Halo guys, selamat siang. Main NBA lagi nih, kita balik lagi ya dengan gue Sil. Siang ini akan melawan Denver Nugget guys. Overallnya ngeri banget itu si Jokic ya. Bisa 98 begitu. Halo Arjuna, selamat siang. Selamat siang.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now,
Absolutely, David. Thanks. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Saric, Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Nikola
Iya nih main
Jokic.
NBA.
And for Portland, they've got Robert Williams, Avdia out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then
Emang
it's Silk
Arjuna suka
and it's
juga main
Sharp
NBA.
in it, the shooting guard. Well, I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now, here's Westbrook. Boy, was he something else against Dallas.
Oh,
Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Indiana Pacers. Silk passes to Sharp. Here's Silk. Launches it. Sinks it.
anjay.
Nice vision from the youngster Sharp that time.
Right side Westbrook. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook puts a lot of
Main yang
charity work.
Yeah, he really
tahun
does.
berapa?
I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Avdia, the pass to Silk. There's the drive.
Oh, what the?
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does.
2016.
That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And on the AT&T
Playernya masih yang lama ya berarti ya?
you can see how impressive that move was. Westbrook. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, patrolling
Abang
the
nyari
paint,
mod yang
protecting
2016 nggak nemu.
defensive effort. You need
Abang
to
juga
get
pengen main yang jadul-jadul sih biar lebih enteng. Tapi patchnya nggak pada ada ya.
An exceptional shot maker from outside.
Ini yang udah keluar patchnya cuman ini doang. Ada 2014 tuh. Tapi terlalu jadul gameplaynya. Kalau yang di atas 2014 nggak ada patchnya.
Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that
Adanya
can
dari
happen to
2023.
reshape those Rangers.
And he converts the lane. Silk's got it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating
Ini 2023.
or for yourself. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ini kan pemainnya terbaru.
And it's sharp missing.
And that is a
Line
textbook
up-nya line up
example of
tahun
to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love
terbaru lah
his
intinya.
fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Westbrook. They count on his contributions, currently providing
Iya.
16.5 points a game.
Ada yang 2014 tuh dia update mulu. Kayaknya favorit deh. Kalau PES mah 2017 tuh.
Now here's Thibault, following the miss by Jokic. Avdia kicks to Thibault.
PES kan 2017 juga keluar terus
Trailblazers
update-nya.
moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Jokic grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
To the left wing. Here's Avdia. Here's Silk. Drops in the
Nice.
Silk's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your laser dancer.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Passes it to Sharp.
Yang
Denver grabs the miss.
Portland Trail Blazer.
Jokic on top. He's guarded by Williams. And 2 free
Wah,
throws
kok pelanggaran sih?
Hit that one to go with all the contact.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Portland Trail Blazer.
And the first one drops. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And you know, one thing the Joker
Tapi
did
cuman mainnya satu doang nih, yang ini doang.
himself to his condition.
Nomor 11 doang.
Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Here's Silk.
Nice.
Indiana, he was really on his game. It's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down.
Bentar guys.
Low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Elbow shot is on the way. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on
Ada
his
WA.
game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Silk. He's got 10. Lock at 6. Floats it up.
Oh
Takes
my
it.
god.
Dunks it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect
Oh, kalau yang
him to finish
2014 belum bisa kayak gitu tuh.
Now here's Murray.
Belum bisa alley oop.
They trail by 7.
Kalau bisa aja.
It's deflected. Here's Silk. He's covered by Westbrook. The kick out to Williams. Here's Thibault. Back to Williams. And yes, it's good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Abang paling seneng 2018 sih sebenarnya kalau bisa, kalau ada
Now here's
patch-nya,
Westbrook. Defense
kalau
is
ada
right
update
there.
playernya gitu.
Ball's not loose. And it's gonna be out of
Enteng
bounds.
dan udah bagus.
Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. Denver making a switch here. Here's Jokic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Astanaji out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Watson, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Silk. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Wow, he got whacked on that.
Nice.
Much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing.
Tapi kamu udah ngerti
I'd love to see a team
peraturannya.
needs more jobs. That's a sentiment I think most can get.
The Nuggets trailed by 4.
Tahu asal main.
Yeah, out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And Silk at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Trailblazers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Sharp, the pass to Silk. Now, Avdia coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. They get it
Aduh.
again. And it's Thybulle in the corner. He kicks it to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. And it's Sharp missing. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Dallas. Here's Jokic. Braun. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Portland leading. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Deep 2 from Thybulle. Misses off the left iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Picked his pocket. And here's Sharp. 8 points his last outing. Fires the 3.
Aduh,
Grabs the board.
He's cooled down a little bit.
coba sabar dikit.
Draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Murray. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, here's Jokic. He started close. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Oh, kena sih, padahal di luar.
And the technical free throw is good. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Now the pass to Avdia. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Thybulle on the wing. Pass it to Silk. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. To the paint, Braun. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, guys, is not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
That one is no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Jokic. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bible on the wing. Passes it to Silk. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards, and he makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for Denver.
Aduh, Ojan.
4 points in the quarter. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Bible. And he drops it in from the low post. Now just a 1-point Denver lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Braun, defended by Thibault. It's hauled in by Thibault. Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The dish to Avdia. Here's Silk. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot by Silk, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
From deep, Jokic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
So hard and difficult to handle Jokic. I mean, he can burn you with his inside play, his passing, and his three-point shooting. He's just an all-around threat.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Goes in for the dunk.
Just to be in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. But when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at the end of the first half. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but be right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
The free throw line has been a huge factor in the game. The more aggressive team normally wins in the NBA. Racking up points at the free throw line is huge, but also it gets the other team in foul trouble. That shakes up their rotation.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
I like how they're...
And that'll about...
third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Trailblazers trailed by 6. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Russell Westbrook. Charge is out there with Jokic. Then there's Murray. Down low, here's Silk. And the layup's good off the glass. Silk's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Trailblazers. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Jokic passes to Westbrook. Portland grabs the miss. Silk's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And for Portland, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Bible on the wing. Kicks it to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Silk passes to Sharp. Over Murray. And it's Sharp missing. Denver leading by 4. Murray outside. And
lo pasti
go on the assist by Murray. 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open. He finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Braun. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. Chance at the line for one more.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Trailblazers trailed by 7. The pass to Avdia. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Silk's got 8 rebounds in this game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And again, Denver no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed it.
Mantap.
That should get you this little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
From past the arc. That shot off the mark. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Beyond the arc. And it's Silk with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Snatched up. Williams. And good work on the boards. And they pick up the second chance points. Williams has got 8 points. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team. Outstanding young talent, fans.
And so here's Denver. It's a 3-point game.
Nuggets ball.
Murray, good. 10 points for him.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
One of the stars of the
Mantap.
playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drop.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it. It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Avdia, the pass to Silk. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
With his first shot attempt, offensive rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Kalau
Rebound by Williams.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Poke loose. Here's Silk. 24 points for him. Go on the wing. 5 to shoot. Fires it up. Rebound by the Nuggets. And now Portland on the break. Here's Silk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is dropouts. Time and time again throughout this game, they board trips to the line and convert.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Robert Williams. And a switcher also for Denver. Watson's checked in. Here's Jokic. And he makes good on the layup. Jokic just got 6.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that.
Here's Silk. He's
mantap yo.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Denver's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. 11 feet away, and the shot is long. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now, here's Sean. Jokic defending. Here's Ayton, and he hits it to tie the game up. He has 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And Saric kicks to Watson. Saric trying to break free. Watson's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
It's tipped.
Jago parah si Watson.
Murray surveying the D. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Silk. He's covered by Murray. Silk passes to Ayton. And Ayton.
Nice.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Murray outside. It's tipped. A finish. Here's Silk. Finished off the break. Silk's got 12 points here in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Silk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Henderson against Murray. Inside, and he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely.
Gelo si
He
Mon.
attacks the rim. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, He's a threat every time up the floor.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right
to the wing right side. Grant kicks to Anderson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That's a 2 from Simons. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Murray against Henderson.
And Greg, that's been so unfortunate. I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated.
Substitution on the court.
Kalah lagi.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by Silk, no good. Denver leading by 3. Avdia out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Silk, then it's Williams.
Assisted by
And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Sharp.
Jauh amat sih nomornya.
Pass to Murray. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the shot goes in. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Jokic passes to Murray. Sharp outside. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pulls it from 20. The shot by Silk, no good. The Nuggets
Cepet banget ya refleksnya.
a little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Jokic, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 out for the Nuggets. Going inside. Silk passes to Thybulle. Now here's Simon. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. That one misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Pass to Murray. Now Jokic from downtown. Kept alive. Goes back up.
Rebound.
Shot by Sharp. No good. Trailblazers trailed by 7. To the inside. And he lobs it up. And they will hit the basket here, folks. As they lead goaltender.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't call it.
Kok nggak full ya? Kirain full.
Denver's got just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. Offline with his 3. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Silk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First, they get Russell Westbrook.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Braun. Second chance shot. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Avdia, the basket to Silk.
In.
Can't tie it up.
Anjay.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. Because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Murray. And it's Portland with the rebound. Silk's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two.
Wow, they made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close
Nice.
to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Good
Well, you
point.
have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
To the wing on the left. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Silk. He's covered by Westbrook. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And good that time. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that. 2 points to this narrow lead. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Westbrook kicks to Murray. And they get it back. George has the open look. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
That's a 2 from Simons. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver in the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
Impeccable hook from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
The shot by Silk, no good. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter.
Apa ya, trinya nggak masuk-masuk ya?
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Right there in that instance, you can see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And so Murray nails both of them. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Passes to Sharp. Here's Silk. Bible on the wing. It's stolen by Sharks. Floats it up for Murray.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
And looking at that replay again, just a big time block right there.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Murray. Here's Silk. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver leading by 6. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Down low. Here's Westbrook. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
He is a highlight reel 1-2
to himself, guys. That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
The 11-footer, and it's denied. Now, here's Shaw. He's covered by Murray.
Kenapa ke sana, coy?
Poked away. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Bete banget ya. Back system nih.
1:31 left in the game. Left side Westbrook.
Oh.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, it really gives me an excessive tone for the rest of the team.
Big game. His confidence couldn't be higher. Head coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I don't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's Westbrook. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the lane. So Williams in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting.
The pass to Jokic. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Westbrook.
Yellow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Denver ball starts the fourth.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Let's get behind your blade.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
The shot by Silk, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Not sure.
Substitution on the court.
Ngapain? Ah, coy.
Westbrook against Henderson. Westbrook scanning the floor. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.